I bring you the latest update to make cool money from the federal government. From now to the next 7 years, the federal government will be paying you passive income if you invest in this bonds offer. This will be closing in a week's time, so you have to act fast if you are interested. Money Cheerleader is there to make sure that you don't miss out in this investment opportunity. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what this Sukuk bond is all about. Then I will guide you on how you can invest in it. If you are new here, this is the side of YouTube where we talk and make money moves. I'm Financial Jennifer, an investment banker, a chartered accountant, a chartered stockbroker, a licensed dealer of the Nigerian stock market, but most importantly, your money cheerleader. Hit that subscription button to join the finance family. First, let's understand what Sukuk bond means, because that is what the government is offering right now. Then we are going to dive into the specific details of this particular offer, and then I'm going to end the video with my personal opinion on the offer. A Sukuk bond, or you can call it an Islamic bond, is a financial instrument that represents partial ownership in a specific asset or a pool of different assets. Normal bond, you see normal bond as a loan where you are lending to maybe the government, but with Sukuk, it's not necessarily a loan. You are like, you have a stake, yeah, you have an ownership stake, even though it's partial in that particular asset. It is designed to comply with Islamic investment principles, the Sharia compliant investment that prohibits interest. So if you're investing in Sukuk, instead of getting interest payments, you are getting like a share of profit of that particular endeavor. I know our Muslim family will love this one, but of course it's for everyone, not just for Muslims, because the sweet interest is for all. So let's look at the details of this particular offer. On Monday, the federal government of Nigeria put up a Sukuk bond. The tenor number one is 7 years. Yes, it means that if you invest now, you are going to get back your capital after 7 years. It's a long-term investment. And the returns on it is 19.75%. This one is called rental rate, not necessarily interest. The payment is to be made twice in a year. So let's say, for example, now if you invest 5 million at 19.75, your interest will be about 187,500. Now that 987, we are going to divide it into two. That will give you like 493,000. Now every 6 months, you'll be getting 493,000 from the government if you invest 5 million. So depending on the amount you want to invest, just times it by 19.75% to know what your annual interest will be. Then divide it by 2. Yes, every 6 months you'll be getting paid. Year 1, 2 times, year 2, 2 times payment, year 3, just like that, until 7 years. After you've enjoyed all these interest payments, you will now get back your capital. So the minimum for this particular one is 10,000 naira. Lie that you don't have 10,000. Yes, it's 10,000 naira. Then in multiples of 1,000. This means that you can do 10,000, you can do 11,000, you can't do 11.5. It has to be multiples of 1,000. You can do 100 million, you can do 15 million. So let's look at the risk level. It's a low risk investment because it is backed by the full faith of the Nigerian government. And again, there is not going to be any tax payments on it, and they are not going to pay any charges. None of the houses that are collecting is meant to bill you any charge on it. It's tax exempt, no charges, and is low risk. For use of proceeds, what does the government plan to do with this money? So road construction and rehabilitation. So in the 6 geographical zones of Nigeria, they're going to be going on into road construction. So if you're investing, just know that you're contributing to giving us good roads in Nigeria. So what's the deadline? It opened on Monday, 12th May, and it's closing next week, Tuesday. That's 28th. So if you want to key in after this video now, you have to act fast because you have just some days before it closes. So next up is how do you invest? But first, please, if you have not liked this video, what are you waiting for? This thing just opened because I don't want you to miss it. I'm just coming from work, as you guys. I'm just coming from work. I know if you rest, boom, I don't set camera so that you don't miss the opportunity. So please do me the favor, hit that like button. Thank you. So how do you key into the offer? There is a subscription form. This is what is going to happen. I'm going to Afrinvest. They have a link. For those that want to invest, you can fill the link and then you will see the form to download on that link. I'm going to drop it on the comments. Yeah, I'm going to leave the link on the comment. So if you are interested, go and click there, download the form. When you fill the form, you also upload it there. But also there are other houses that even some banks are collecting. So if your bank is collecting for the government, all you have to do is to fill the subscription form and submit to your bank, or preferably just follow the link, particularly if you have account with Afrinvestor 2.0. So what's my personal take on this? There are things you have to consider. This investment, yes, it seems nice. The rate is competitive years, it's at like 19.75. If you look at other bonds like the FGN savings bond, which we do every month, you will see that that one, I think the last month on was like 16% and 17%, but this one is 9, almost 20%. But then you can see it's for longer tenure, right? You're going to leave your money for 7 years. So number one, are you willing to leave the money there and just be earning passive income on it, right? Are you willing to do that? And again, another advantage is that you are locking in the rate. If tomorrow now interest rate drops, let's say goes back to like 15%, 12%, even 10%, it's not your business, it don't concern you. You don't lock up at that 19.7. So anything that is happening is not your business until the next 7 years. But if on the other hand, maybe the rate also goes up to 20 something, I don't know, you've already locked in at 19, but relatively it's a good rate. So that's one thing to consider. And are you willing to wait for 7 years before you get back your capital? That means that the money you are going to use to invest has to be money you don't need anytime soon. And again, if for people that care about low risk investment, maybe you don't want to do stock or you don't want to do other medium high risk investment, this is also a nice opportunity for you. But then the most important consideration for me personally is, I think this is perfect for people that need the passive income, because every 6 months, the government will be paying you money, right? Now, if say you are someone that maybe you want the passive income, or maybe you've retired, you are no longer working, so the income comes in handy, or you want to use the passive income, maybe you want to use the 6 month payment either as salary to yourself, or I don't know, ask yourself, do I really need that money they're paying me? Now, this is where my concern is. If you are someone that is still building your capital, like your investment capital, right? When that passive income comes in, when the proceed from it comes in, are you sure you will be able to like go and invest it again, or are you going to squander it? Because these things are going to pay direct into your bank account, and depending on the amount you are investing, the interest might be substantial or not. For example, we say that if you're investing 5 million, that means every 6 months you'll be getting like 400 and something thousand, which is fair enough. It's substantial money. But let's say you're investing a smaller amount, let's say 100K or something, the interest might be very small. Hence, when the income comes in, you may not even know when you spend it. You may not even know that it has come in or something. And before you know it, you will stay for 7 years. You can't tell exactly what you did with the investment interest or investment returns, right? So at the end, you're getting just your 100K. But if you know that you'll be able to account for it very well, perfect. Or you know that you actually need the proceeds, maybe for your upkeep or something, perfect, right? So these are the things you should consider. Let's say for me personally, or for young people that can afford to take some risks, do more of the stock market, do more of let's say commercial paper and all that, they might prefer that one. But for someone that doesn't mind the long tenure, doesn't mind locking up the money for that long, doesn't mind the occasional passive income payment, this one is actually going to be very nice for them. So ask yourself, does it work with your investment goal? If not, why not key in? Like I said, I'm going to leave the link for you to subscribe on the comment section. If you don't see it, let me know. I will share it for you. And remember, it is closing next week Tuesday, being I think 20th. So you have to act fast. And you already know, this and more are investments we guide our people in the Wealth Builders Academy, where we teach you not just bond, but different kind of investing, stock, commercial paper, ETF, all of them in the Wealth Academy. For 3 weeks, I'm going to work with you and my team to guide you through these things. So if you have not experienced that academy, you are missing. The link will be on the description and on the pinned comment as well. So let me know in the comment if you have any question. Money Cheerleader got ya.